Let's bring in the Lieutenant Governor of Texas, Dan Patrick. Lieutenant Governor, appreciate your time this morning, sir. We are just now over 48 hours since these floods rushed through the hill country of your state. As the sun rises, what more can you tell us about the rescue and recovery efforts there?
So, Willie, this is a death toll that continues to rise. We are not surprised by that because there are two groups of people that we became concerned with immediately. But we were focused on the girls at the camps. Willie, this is a generational camp built in 1926. There are people who, the grandmothers, mothers, daughters, granddaughters, it's become a tradition. This one camp, Mystic, out of the 15 camps, Willie, that were on the Guadalupe, they were the ones that were hit the hardest. The other camps, by, I would say, noon on Friday, they had been reporting in that they had accounted for all of their people. So Camp Mystic is where we started out with 23 missing, and now we're at 27 missing. And the death toll has risen. It's now the last number that changes, hourly or sooner than that is 50 plus now. And that's because, Willie, this was the July 4th weekend, obviously, and there were thousands of people who came and had a tent, had a trailer, rented a small house on the banks of the river. There are visitors. We don't know who all those people are. We have had some calls. I'm looking for my grandparents. I'm looking for my parents. I'm looking for my kids. So the unknown number were those who were visiting and those who live there as well. But a lot of visitors. This is a town of 20,000 people. So the latest update is we continue a rescue and recovery. And I say that because we never give up on looking for someone. We've had storms in the past, Willie, where people have gone down the river 10, 15 miles and you find them later and they've survived. Those hours, of course, are getting long now, but we don't give up on that. And then, of course, recovery as we find deceased bodies in the water and in the mud and in the trees.
As you say, Mr. Lieutenant Governor, the story of Camp Mystic has captured the hearts of this country. 27 girls still missing at last check. As you say, this is a camp that was about to celebrate next summer its 100th anniversary. Yes. So many children from Texas and across the country have a relationship with it. What hopes do you hold out that those 27 young girls still may be found?
Well, I was, the governor happened to be out of state on Friday morning, so I'm next man up, acting governor when he's not here. So when I got the call early morning that what had happened, we held our first press conference Friday afternoon, I guess about 2 o'clock, to try to update the public on what was happening. And there's this line, Willie, that you have to walk of making sure that people have hope, those who were missing their children. And at the same time, you don't want to exaggerate those hopes. So you have to be as candid as you can be all of the time. And so beginning early Friday morning, there were volunteers showing up, state troopers showing up, air assets showing up. Because of the weather, it took a little while to get in the air. But we began the search and rescue immediately. And I believe the last number is over 800 were rescued from the floodwaters, many of them by air. And we thank from the White House down to our National Guard to our state police, all the way down, everybody was in. We had drones in the air looking for people. But it is my hope that miracles still happen.
Well, I speak for the country, I think, when I say we send our love and our prayers and share those hopes for some miracles today. Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, thanks so much for your time on a very busy day for you. I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.